All right, friends, so our final video in the Ease for Digestion series is all about essential oils and breathing techniques that you can use to help ease your digestion. So the first oil that I would love to share with you is Balance, and I use doTerra Essential Oils, and I always tell people, do what feels best for you as far as what brand you would like to use. Just make sure that it is high in a therapeutic grade. So doTerra is 100% therapeutic grade. It's one of the higher quality essential oils. A lot of times when you buy oils at the grocery store, there's different things inside of them that they're not 100% pure. And so it's going to lose some of that therapeutic quality that maybe doTerra or another high quality brand will give you. But I love the Balance blend because it smells amazing. And I actually use this just like I would a perfume. I'll put it on my wrists. I use this a lot of times in my classes, and it just makes you feel balanced. And so something that I like to do is just to put a couple drops in my hands, and you can do this with any oil. And then rub your hands together and make a little cup with your hands, and we're going to take 3 breaths together. So exhale all your air out. Bring your hands up to your nose, take a deep breath in. Exhale, rub your hands together. 2 more times. Last one. And then you can pause. Just take a slow sip of air in and slow sip of air out. And you can open your eyes. So they say that one of our strongest senses is our sense of smell, and you may have had this experience before where you've smelt something and it brought you back to an experience, or it made you feel the way you felt the last time you smelt it. And that's a big part of using oils, is that if you make it an experience that is enjoyable and relaxing, then it will be that for you. But you do have to be open to that. So the next oil that I'd love to share with you is peppermint oil. Peppermint is one of the more affordable oils, and I love to use peppermint for energy. I use it while I'm traveling. Peppermint is great for your digestion. You can add it into your teas. You can just put a couple drops in your mouth. This is one of the oils that is ingestible. So there's 3 ways that you can use oils. You can use oils like we just did on our skin. You can use oils by ingesting them, so on the tongue or in your teas or smoothies. And then you can also use a diffuser, so it's just through the air and you're breathing the air in through water and through the oils. So peppermint is one that you can ingest, and the way that you know that is on the oil bottles. It will have supplemental facts on the ones that you can actually ingest. So that was a fun fact. But a lot of times I just use peppermint to on my skin and to help with digestion. So one way you can do that is by, again, just putting a couple drops in your hands. If your skin is sensitive, try a little bit before you do a lot, okay? So one thing that you can do with peppermint oil is just lift your shirt up when you have a tummy ache, when you have cramps, anything like that, you can rub the oil on your belly. If you're doing that restorative yoga sequence, it can be nice to put on before. You'll want to be careful with peppermint. It is a heating oil, so you don't want to go tanning, like put peppermint oil on and go tanning or be outside in the sun for a long time or go to a hot yoga class. That's not something you'd want to do with a peppermint oil because it is going to heat up the body, the skin, and which helps with your metabolism, which helps getting things going as far as your digestion. So after you rub it in, I want you to pause, take a couple breaths, and just notice how it feels. You'll notice a tingly sensation. You may feel instant relief if you have cramps or an upset stomach. You may notice that your senses begin to open, so your sinuses will clear up. If you were tired or lethargic beforehand, you may feel more energized, more awake. Let's take one more deep breath in and out. Feels so good. A lot of times I like to put that up here too on my neck. And you can do this, that first one that we did, just cupping the hands. Do keep your eyes closed on that one. It can be a lot for the eyes. But I love to take that one on road trips and when I'm traveling. And again, that's one that you can ingest too. So if you want a little mouthwash, you just put a couple drops in and whoo, you'll wake right up. All right, so the next oil that I'd like to share with you is On Guard. On Guard is a protective blend. It's best known for its antibacterial, microbial properties. We're actually a little under the weather right now in our house, and so I have this one going full blast. Whenever you feel a cold coming on, you can make homemade cleaners with On Guard, just mixing it with water, a little bit of alcohol or vinegar, and then you can use On Guard, maybe a couple, like 10 drops of On Guard and a couple drops of lemon, or you could even mix it with peppermint as well, and it can make a really nice cleaner. So this is a really nice one. This is also an ingestible one. And they actually have some beadlets too that you can take in a little beadlet or like pill form for this one if the oil is too challenging for you to take. A nice way to take this is just in a shot glass, a 1 ounce shot glass of lukewarm water, and then you can add a couple drops of On Guard and toss it back. The reason why On Guard is great for your digestion is, again, it's going to help support your immune system. So if you are feeling weak in your digestion, you're feeling weak in your immune system, and On Guard is going to help you with that. So this is a great one. I love to actually diffuse this one the best. I'll diffuse it in our room. I diffuse it at the office. And then I also use those homemade cleaners like I was talking about. I don't put this one on the skin too much unless it's just right on. So actually the bottom of your feet is the quickest way to absorb oils into your skin. So if you were to use the On Guard on your skin, that would be a great way to quickly get it into your system. So again, you can just put a couple drops in your hands, and then just do a couple swipes. Good thing I'm a yogi so you can see my feet. Then you can just do a couple of swipes on the bottom of your feet. This is great to do with kids too, especially if they're in daycare or still going to school. You know, you can clean them up just like that. And there you go. So it has a nice clove. I mean, clove is a little strong, but it does have some clove in it. What else is in this? Some wild orange, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary. So I always feel like this blend is a little, it smells like the holidays, which of course is when most of us get the most sick. So, all right, so I have 2 more oils to share with you. The next one is my second most favorite oil, and of course it's lavender. I use lavender at night. I'll put it in my diffuser again. I love to use lavender in my yoga sessions. So before I get on my mat, I will again just put a couple of drops in my palms, and I'll rub it on my neck. You can rub it on your heart space. You can rub it on your belly. Lavender is a very gentle oil, so I have sensitive skin and I can put it anywhere without diluting it. Some of these oils, like maybe peppermint, you would want to mix with a coconut oil, a fractionated coconut oil, if you have sensitive skin. But lavender, almost everyone can use this in any way. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, this is one you can put a couple drops on your pillow, or you can make a homemade like spray bottle and spray it in the air right before you go to sleep. And a lot of times I'll use this in my yoga classes for shavasana, doing facial massages. That's a great way to give yourself as a massage. Just grab a couple of drops and just massage your head. Use your fingertips. Give yourself a little head massage, face massage. We hold so much tension here, and we forget that we can actually give ourselves massages. And oils are just a great way to add to those. So let me show you a couple of those that I really like to do. One is right here along the jawline, because I talk a lot, and we're talking all day to people, and if we're tense, if we're angry, if we're holding on to emotions, if we're in digestive upset, then we can be locking our jaw. So you can make fists like this, like a light fist, because you're going to use right in between these second knuckles, and start at the top of your jaw and pull down and open your mouth as you go down. You can do that a few times. Feels so good. It's like you're getting a facial. So you can already, just a few times doing that, you can feel relief. Now another massage I love to use oils with, especially lavender, because it's so soothing, is to use your thumbs. You're going to hook your thumb right behind your earlobe. And again, you're going to draw down and kind of open your mouth as you go down and hook right underneath your jawline. You'll feel how tight you are. Pull down. Feels so amazing. Even just rubbing your temples with oils can be very nice. So I have one more oil that I personally love. These are my top 5 oils that I use all the time. And this next one is Serenity. It's a restful blend from doTerra. It has lavender in it. Lavender is the first oil, so it has the most of lavender in it. And I mean, there's other ones as far as like cedarwood, hoe wood, ylang ylang, majoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla, and Hawaiian sandalwood. So these blends are really nice just because it gives you a different smell, a different aroma. And again, it's a restful blend. So this is one that you could use at the end of your yoga practice. It could be kind of that bridge between like finishing your yoga practice, do some Serenity in any way. And besides digesting it, you cannot ingest the blends. So Serenity you cannot ingest, and Balance you cannot ingest, but the other 3 you can. So Serenity is a really nice one to just drop our body into a relaxation response. So often when we're moving fast, when we're in digestive distress, 100% of the time actually, we are in a stress response because we are moving so quickly. So I say any tool, including oils, including yoga, including breathing techniques, anything that's going to help you relax, slow down, and get into your body and into the present moment is going to be so beneficial for your digestion. So I hope this video was helpful and that it was a great introduction to some oils that you can use on your own. And I've had such a wonderful time being with you. And I look forward to connecting with you again by doing these videos over and over again. And of course, you can always reach out to me or Vanessa to help you on your journey. Namaste.